Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the All You Can Talk podcast. We're back for another episode, and it's a very special episode today. I am joined, as always, by the beautiful, the special, the weird and wacky guy that he fish-loving, fish-shagging guy that he is, Reese Morgan.
Yeah, there's a prank story. I've just become a dad because my baby Brian shouldn't have hatched, and these are taking the piss.
Yeah, because he conceived the fish with the fish.
Fish nonsense.
Fish nonsense. You've been smoking on fish eggs. And of course...
Do you know what? It's that South Park episode. I'm going to make semen.
And we are joined, of course, once again... This is our first repeat guest by Jim.
No, second.
Second repeat guest.
Jim was first.
Second place is not bad, is it? Silver.
By Jim Madden.
That's it. I'm here again.
The legend that he is.
Yeah.
The legend that he is.
Our second highest viewed video, mate. How do you feel?
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Second repeat guest, second highest views.
How many views
Number
did he
2.
get?
I will check. Give me 30 seconds.
While he's doing that, you can find us at ayct.official on TikTok and Instagram, or you can talk podcast on YouTube. I got it right this time for the first time ever. Yes, come on, Reese. Your time's run out.
On today's episode,
On today's episode, we are going to be doing something a little different. We said we'd do this on Jim's last episode. Mm-hmm. Yes, and he's even brought across
1,062.
1,062.
That's not bad in a month,
That's ridiculous.
That's decent. That's banging.
So yes, well done, mate.
Very good.
Well done.
Nice one. Yeah.
You've been taking us a step closer to monetisation. So
cool.
Thank you very much for that.
Do you know what? I'll say it every time Danny laughs, right? Do you know when you say something and you can just hear that deep laughing background on videos? I love it every single time. You just hear in background.
And of course, Jim today has brought with us, which is going to introduce the theme of this episode. What is it called? It's called The Light.
The Light. It's what I like to read myself to find out all my information. It's all factual. It's a good paper. You could pick it up for free. If you can find somewhere giving it out for free, that is. Or you can just get a subscription. It's pretty good. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape or form. I'm just pushing it because it's mint. It's great, honestly. It's a good read. If you like conspiracies, facts...
You're going to do after this video, I promise you.
Yes, and that leads us perfectly into what today's episode is. It's highly requested, highly demanded. We've been teasing it for time. Welcome to the All You Can Talk Conspiracy Special.
Just in time for Epstein files to have released as well.
Yes,
Perfect timing.
We've read through all million pages, I promise.
I've just searched for names I'm interested in, like, no. Oh, Chris Tucker.
I've just watched videos of people going, you wouldn't believe this, and just showing it.
Yeah. Do you know what? There's that many people, and it's like, I can't believe, guys, Bill Clinton is in there. I'm like, you couldn't believe it.
I know, yeah.
Oh, have you seen that photo of him?
Oh, it's
like
mad,
in the dress. Like, mate, that's mental. And
How do we know they're not AI, though? Do you think they're all real, 100% of it's real?
Do you know what? Somebody's in massive trouble if some of them are AI.
Yeah.
Somebody's in deep
Because would that be like slander or something?
But the big thing, I've nearly had a list then, big scary thing out of all of this is the FBI had all this information and did fuck all 8 years ago.
Yes.
Well, of course they didn't.
That's
they're
mad, that,
taking
innit?
a little payroll,
I know,
Chief
but
will
it's
be
like-
on payroll or something.
Public trust. Just...
Another conspiracy to start us off. This is why they were so scared and campaigning so much for Kamala Harris to get into the presidency, because they knew if Donald Trump got in, it were part of his manifesto to release these files.
Oh dear.
I loved it, mate, because it was just...
Yeah, that's why there were
interesting, isn't it?
billionaires like Tim Waltz, Bill Gates, all these were like backing it too well.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I love that Donald Trump were like, today I'm going to sign this, and I'm like, get in. It's like, yes. But then he released JFK files as well, and it's like,
He released some of them.
He released some of them heavily redacted, and it's like, come on, give us it.
Do you know what my favourite thing about the Epstein files has been so far? This is how bad the American government are, right? So they, obviously, a lot of it's redacted.
Yeah, it is.
innit? But somebody's done it with a highlighter on Word. You know
Yeah,
that highlighter
you can
feature?
unhighlight
So
it.
what if you do, if you download them, export them to Words, you can just take the highlighter off and read the redacted bits.
Wow.
So well done
didn't know
to the
that.
American government.
That's cool. Because somebody else has like got all files, haven't they, and made like a program, and you can read it as if it's the actual inbox.
Yeah.
Somebody's like created it.
No, his
Is
password
it
were in
called
it.
Jade Mail or something like that? Jeffrey Mail or something.
Oh,
Well, his Outlook password was in it, wasn't it? So like somebody got into his email,
Yeah, just you can.
and it was still active this year.
Right. He's still alive though, isn't he?
Oh, Epstein.
Yeah, because let's be honest.
Yeah, of course he is.
You were talking about this before the podcast, weren't
Yeah,
you? He's
that
been
picture of his dead body and his nose is all wrong, and his ears are all wrong and stuff. Though that picture, wasn't there? And then they released another photograph, quite close up of him, but it just looks like it's him just pretending to be asleep. It don't look natural at all.
Yeah.
It's so fucking shady.
Yeah, and then there's pictures all over him in like Israel and that.
Yeah, with long hair,
Which is so
sunglasses, covered by bodyguards and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he's still alive.
course he is.
Somebody said that they saw like figures going into his cell at night that he killed himself, so they probably removed him or something.
killed himself.
Yeah, that's
And the
it.
cameras were
Oh,
conveniently
mate.
switched off.
All,
and the highest,
all of it were
the
off.
highest
Yeah.
security prison in the
Don't
US.
don't get me
Fucking
started
hell.
on all this. Like, oh, Jeb Chef. Every time I hear it, I'm just like, fuck off. Like, he did not kill himself. And it's like, I don't even think he died. That's like you keep saying. I don't believe any of it. And it's like, do you know, I had arguments with people last year when it were all campaigning for presidency. It's like Donald Trump's in trouble because if he gets in, these Epstein files are getting released. And I'm like, why would he release them if he's in them? And if he is in them and he's done some wrong things, which, you know, is still questionable, then
He
look
is in them.
And it's like, why didn't Democrats do it? Oh, because of this. Because they're all fucking in it.
They're all in it.
They're
It's
all
fucking
in it. That's
everyone.
why they
It's
don't
literally
do it.
everybody. Yeah,
Well,
it's
Bill
true,
Clinton and Hillary Clinton have for the first time actually agreed to testify in court.
I read that other day. Yeah.
Whoa.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's
going
going
to
to be fucking grim. That unless they get killed before they go there or something.
Well,
like
somebody
that.
posted some on
that child in there.
Somebody posted about Ghislaine Maxwell. Is it Ghislaine or whatever her
Ghislaine,
name is?
probably Ghislaine in it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and it's like, rest in peace, Ghislaine Maxwell, due to testify on the 9th of February, died on the 8th. And it's like,
It will be though. Something
will-
as fucked
well,
as
what
that.
day is it?
Yeah.
Live today.
oh, actually, give me a sec. We could have some live news.
Yeah, see if she's dead.
But yeah, these files.
hell, wow.
Some of the names in these files though have been unreal. Like even Mikel Arteta.
I think that was fake.
Just before I've come round, actually, man, I've been on Instagram and I saw a video and I had to fucking turn it off halfway through. It were two little kids testifying about some things that had happened to them, and I had to just fucking switch it off. I thought I was gonna vom.
Oh, there is.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
So she refuses. She's refused to answer any questions.
Oh, gosh,
She's
yes.
no commented everything.
Yeah.
I bet she hadn't at all. I bet they've just said that. I bet they didn't even asked her.
Appeared
Do you know
virtually.
what I mean? They didn't even ask her. Just shove it
Maxwell
on.
appeared virtually for a closed-door deposition from the Texas prison where she's serving a 20-year sentence. There's the... Say no. Say no.
And there's all this evidence in Epstein files, and there's only her locked up.
Oh, I know.
That's fucking
Yeah,
balmy.
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Why aren't we investigating everybody?
Everybody to full fucking extent of the law in it.
Yeah.
You said?
As much as I'm 50-50
Money.
about the guy, did you see Andrew Tate the other day geeing it to Piers Morgan? 'Cause
Yeah.
Piers Morgan were named in the Epstein files.
Oh.
And he started.
I thought he were wrong.
He spun his because he were questioning him, obviously Andrew Tate about his trial, and obviously he's been convicted of nothing. And he was saying, well, if I've been investigated this much and I've done nothing, your lot are in the Epstein files. I want everybody in them Epstein files to be investigated
It's fair.
thoroughly.
I love Piers' response, though, when he's just like, nah, I didn't do anything. And I'm like, what? And to be fair, reading the parts that he is in, I don't think he actually did anything wrong.
It might have just gone.
No, I don't think he's gone to the island. Because even if you're named in the Epstein files, doesn't mean you've done anything wrong.
No.
It just means you're linked to a wanker. Do you know what I mean?
You
And
might
it's
have
like,
exchanged a phone call with him or
yeah,
something.
if your name's in them files,
According to Pierce, he went
needs
to
to
a
be
party because obviously
Yeah.
he was leader of several papers at the time, or the editor of one of the papers, and he went to a party where Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein were in New York.
Right.
So he went to that party.
party.
Just at a party with the same people were there.
One
Say
thing
nonsense.
you'll know about the pizza parties.
I'm sure. Yeah, fucking hell.
But the big one out that's a conspiracy, Madeleine McCann might have been took by him.
Wow. No,
And I'll tell you
that's
why.
fucking deep, innit?
This,
Shit, son.
right?
Throw a
Did you
rake
see-
curveball,
Your
yeah.
face just went. Your
What?
face just went. Ooh.
Tell me more.
Fucking hell. Made my balls
Tell
tickle
me-
that. Come on, Reece.
So, Madeleine McCann made your balls tickle.
God's sake, dude.
I'm talking to myself here. Clip it.
So, do you remember that image that came out in the when Madeline were taken?
No.
That's fucking Ghislaine fucking... What's her fucking face, innit?
They look very fucking similar, don't they?
Yeah, man, straight away, first thing I thought, well, look at that fuck... You what? All right.
So that's yeah.
Fucking hell, look at that shit.
And then that's
Ugly
Ghislaine
bitch.
Maxwell. Come on.
Ugly bitch.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
And that's the person that were last seen with
Madeline McCann.
Madeline McCann. And it's like,
Jesus, man.
come on.
Well,
Wow.
the Maddie McCann thing's a bit mad anyway, isn't it? Like, I mean,
I've made another one.
Our parents fucking exchanged emails with Epstein.
it could be potentially.
Have a look at
man.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Can I just say, that looks awfully like Keir Starmer.
It probably were, mate.
That is a joke.
There's got to be a nonce.
That is a joke.
He protected Savile, didn't he?
he did.
And he's appointed that guy who's ended
And
up being a bit
Mandelson.
of a nonce, hasn't he?
Yeah,
And they were talking
Jim
about
Savile.
it over there, and he was literally shaking. He had to hold his own hand down because he was shaking that
Mandelson.
bad. Yeah.
Who is nicknamed, by the way, the Prince of Darkness.
Oh, is he?
Gay.
Fucking hell.
That's right.
Yeah.
Within
Fucking
political-
gay.
Sounds like something a pedo would say.
It is though, isn't it? Like, the thing is, I've said it all along, where the amount of people are just like, oh, but, who's actually in it? And I keep saying, whoever's in it needs to be locked up.
Absolutely.
Let's be
It doesn't matter who
investigated
they
at
are.
least.
At least
At least looked at, yeah.
At least looked
Fucking
at and
hell.
gone,
Drives
"Ah."
need checking.
But it's like, they
Yeah,
won't do
absolutely, I
anything with
agree.
this. They won't do anything.
But is that just a
Guaranteed.
big piss take to say, look at what we can get away with and public won't do fuck all? Do you think?
Yeah,
It's-
do you know what? Yeah, probably.
Well, we should all go out in the streets to fucking Parliament or something and smash fucking lot up.
that's
Not
a
advocating
joke.
violence, by the way.
MI5.
I've said it before.
The
mate.
worst bit, do you know-
Makes you feel like that, the way.
Sod these protests, man. Like, sod standing there with a sign. If you want to make an impact, chuck a brick through window.
You know the
Right?
worst bit? Your two can get nicked for this and 3 years in prison for that sort of thing. But these nonsense don't get fuck all.
That
I know,
is-
yeah.
that is our point.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, that just reinforces the fact, doesn't it, that it's fucking corrupt. And
It is corrupt.
Can I just say, I have never, nor never will be suicidal at any point.
No, me either. I'm very happy.
Yeah, me and all. But it's like when people were protesting and stuff like that, and they got locked up. Right, there were some violent protesters, right? But come on, like they were protesting for a reason. People are just sick to death of being in
Well, this is a conspiracy. Have you seen the paid protesters?
I have heard about that, yeah.
I love it. What are you
Yeah.
here for? I don't
Yeah, I
know.
saw that, yeah.
So in America and in the UK, there are genuinely people, and you can see them between 9 and 5 will stand outside and protest, and then as soon as 5 o'clock comes round, they hand the sign in and walk off. There is actually job postings online you can find to go and be paid to protest. And
Just
you-
to whatever,
Yeah,
whatever
whatever
they
the
say.
agenda
Shall we go
is.
do it?
Yeah, just to make it look like something's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do it, Becca.
We should infiltrate it. AYCT undercover.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Not in my luck, I'd get stabbed or something.
But yeah, you can.
That's a conspiracy. Why did Reece die?
Tim Waltz was funding a lot of these all these protests against ICE and Trump in the US. It's found out that Tim Waltz has been financing them all.
Right.
He's been paying for a lot of them. Same as the
He's a dodgy and all.
same
Isn't
as the 6th of what was it when they raided the Capitol building?
6th of January.
Yeah,
Yeah, there were like 300 FBI agents in crowd.
yeah, all
Like
playing
smashing
co-op.
shit in.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, right, laughing at it. Do you know what? It just shows how much we're being toyed with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We are being toyed with.
we do not know what's real.
Nah.
Right, I believe the way we're going to work this podcast. Now we spoke about the Epstein file. We're going to go round each.
Well, mine one was Madeline McCann's in Epstein file, so I'm fucked. So I've
Oh, no,
started
you
it
can
off.
have another one. You can have another one.
Well, I guess we'll come out. We'll probably go off on loads of little tangents
Yeah.
because they
Finland
all
doesn't
kind of link
exist.
together, don't they? And shit,
Finland
don't you
doesn't
know?
exist. We're starting with that
No,
one.
we're not. We've done that episode. That episode was his worst
mentioned it
performing
before, yeah.
episode. We're not doing
was
that
it?
again.
Do you know what? I'm going to be fuming if it is.
But anyway, how we're going to do this, we're going to go around, we're going to name a conspiracy, and then one of us is going to explain it, and then me and the other two will react to it.
Right.
and explain what's going on. So, since you are our guest first, you've been thinking of a couple.
I have, yeah. I mentioned a few just before we started. So, linking to Epstein stuff when they're abducting and getting rid of these kids and
It's not the least
drinking their
performance.
bloods and fucking whatever else they do and harvest this adrenochrome or whatever the fuck it is. When they get rid of their corpses, they're doing it at fucking Mackie D's and chucking a meat grinder and mix it in with sausage meat and that. And there's a load of human meat in Mackie D's. It's fucking put me off, man, eating it for life. And I found this little video out dinner of this rabbi talking about it. Why do they always seem to be from Israel? All bad people. And we're led to believe it's Muslims, man. I think it's Jews. I think Jews are issue, man.
The Jews are a problem.
I mean, can we say it? Hitler probably were right.
Oh, fuck me!
Can I just say I'm the only one on this podcast now who hasn't said something nice about Hitler?
Listen to him talking.
For lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So that's...
So I just thought, fucking hell, man. You know what I mean?
So let me break this down. So
Could you imagine you're pulling a tooth out of your double sausage?
So
Something like
let me
that.
Let me break this down.
Nah,
Let me break
because this
down.
is weird, right? Because I remember, obviously everybody's had a pork pie, yeah. Just say, my dad once pulled a like a little tooth out of a pork pie once. Fuck that. I ain't eating again.
Well, there you go.
I'm just this is weird, man.
So,
But then again, it's
the conspiracy theory is so the kids that are getting adopted to Epstein's Island, once they've done raping and pillaging
Doing
them,
whatever and they need to get rid of the body. Something like 65,000 kids a year going missing, aren't they? Never find
there
bodies
is.
and stuff.
Aye, there's
And
more
then
than that, mate. Millions of kids.
McDonald's serving fucking 20 billion burgers a day. There ain't even that many cows on earth, man. Like, you know what I mean? Where's this meat coming from, man?
Do the fucking
Where's this
packet
fucking
math.
meat coming from? It just made me wonder. I'm not saying it's proper true, like, you know what I mean? We're just
Hey,
here to
mate.
speculate, aren't we?
Mate,
But
you're-
fucking hell, I've never eaten McDonald's ever again since I've seen that.
You'll remember a few years ago the horse meat scandal. It
there-
would not surprise me.
Do you
There
know
you
what?
go.
That pissed me off because nobody did a shit until they found out. Nobody cared. Everybody were munching on horse meat. They weren't bothered.
Oh yeah, no.
If it's nice, it's nice.
If you
Eat
don't
it.
know something, you can't care about it, can you?
Well, that's the point, isn't it? Yeah. True. Exactly. I don't know it, so I'm not bothered. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that eating kids is right. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that at all. It's pretty dark shit. All
It
I'm
is
saying
really
is,
fucking dark shit.
although
I know,
if
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
It's
And I know
it's-
that we're
it's a
giggling
hell
and
of a
that
one,
because
isn't
it is quite a nerve-wracking conversation to have.
No, but the daft thing is, you might not be far wrong because the amount of kids that go missing every year, and we look at the certain conspiracies around. Avicii was making a documentary about child trafficking, and he ended up dying. There was that movie that came out a couple of years ago about child trafficking that was literally getting bought out by entities. Every cinema were getting bought out, so no one could go see it because it was so true to the point.
Fucking hell.
There's all sorts of films and things
Mel
like that.
Gibson's
out there.
Sound of Freedom were about that guy who saved them kids and Netflix were refusing to show it and all sorts, weren't they?
Yeah. Mel Gibson spoke about this a lot on Joe Rogan's podcast. There's the amount of kids that go missing every year, and the kids in the care system as well, where they've got no parents
that's it.
and things like that. Nobody cares if they go missing. Like, what is happening here? There is a big problem with child trafficking.
They reckon
in the
Mother
world.
Teresa were even into child trafficking like Epstein, weren't they? And she were painted as a saint. She were just nicking out kids and that from where she were working and that, apparently. I'd seen that other day.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like every conspiracy, it just fucking all links together, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's madness, mate.
Yep. It is, and
Yeah.
I think it's happening.
The thing is, it's happening, and nobody's doing anything about it. Or anybody who tries to do something about it gets shut down.
Yeah.
We saw that the other day, didn't we, in the Met Police, about it was the grooming gangs. There was these two, he went on LBC, I believe it was, and there were these two officers who were investigating it higher up in the Met, how they were involved with, and allegedly were involved with fucking like child trafficking and things like that and covering it up. He put his report into his superiors and he was told unequivocally, you release this, your family, your children, and your life is going to disappear. And he said that on LBC. about the leaders of the Met Police back in the day when he tried to fix these things. So there's clearly a conspiracy going off here somewhere.
Oh, the grooming gang
No,
scandal.
there's literally nothing we can do about it then, is there, if it's been infiltrated to every level of fucking society?
Well, they'll be getting it. It's like if there's a chain, you're my manager and you're his manager, like, you can't say anything. And if you do, you die. Right, you lot definitely can't say anything because I'll make sure you disappear if you do. And then eventually it gets to the top of the chain where he's like, everybody's scared. Do you know what I mean? At that point.
Yeah, true.
Right. So
Fucking wild shit though, that.
it's wild shit, isn't it?
I've got a good one. I was looking at loads today.
Your turn.
And this one made me wince a little bit. And it's quite, when you think about it, it makes you, but modern life is designed to keep you too tired to question it.
I agree that, yeah.
I like this. Keep
Everything
it.
stress you, keep your energy
All
level
stress,
down.
Screen time is
Yeah,
everything
big
is
style.
designed to make you too tired to question
Fucking
everything.
off, I feel you.
To question anything.
That's believable, that shit.
Because if you think 9 to 5,
Yeah.
what do you do when you get home? Scroll. Go to bed, wake up, do it all again.
But wake
you're
up
not-
tired still.
Wake up tired
Yeah.
because your screen time's
Yeah,
knackering.
brain's fucked.
And they're giving you that much material all at once. Your brain's just going, what the fuck? I read a story that 50 years ago, we read like half as much material in a week. We read a week's worth of material then in like a day now.
In like micro fucking.
In like the
And
quick.
people actually used to read then. They used to actually physically get the paper and read what was going on.
I'm still a big believer in books and papers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they all? They're all upstairs. I moved them all. Yeah, I'm same. Reading on a night.
Yeah.
Sends me to sleep. I'm gone after an hour. Half an hour of reading. Boom. Good night.
But it is interesting that you say that because we, especially in the modern day, I think we got to a point, didn't we, where so much stuff was getting leaked and then all of a sudden, like TikTok came out, these things came out, and then everybody's addicted to dopamine now.
Big distractions to fucking max, aren't
It
they?
amazes me as well how your algorithm is different to his algorithm, to your algorithm, to my algorithm.
But-
Everybody on the planet has a different worldview now, and because of that, everybody can't combine because nobody has an exact shared view anymore.
Oh, right, yeah.
Time's passing quicker than it was 50 years ago.
Split, divided to max, innit?
If you can divide everybody individually.
Yeah, not just
But-
groups, but every individual.
One
Fucking
point
hell,
that's-
wowzers, man.
Yeah.
One thing one thing that did scare me about it all.
Fucking hell.
Have you noticed watching somebody on Instagram be like, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw that, Dave. You just don't think about it.
Yeah.
But you have no, like, you don't think about it. You split second, and then your brain just goes, next thing. It's fucking weird.
Part of design, that, innit?
Did you know?
And it's like when you're tired, your brain wants easy entertainment,
Yeah.
quick things. What's next?
I actually saw there was a release of a study the other day. And did you know the average attention span of a human being now is 6 seconds? That is less than a goldfish.
What?
Isn't it though? Humans,
There's little fish there that are scrapping with each other now.
they have a longer attention span than we do now. Think about
Fish
that.
are good though, aren't they?
Think about that though. On a serious level, we've been conditioned through these things now to not be able to focus on anything.
Yeah,
at
literally
all.
dumbed down to max.
Yeah.
We've been watered down, haven't we?
Your brain wants quick rewards nowadays. That's why nobody's willing to learn anything. That's why everybody goes with an AI and it does it all for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary shit, this.
That's why nobody goes through the hard yards anymore.
Scary, yeah.
It's terrifying to how quickly society's relying on something that's been created by man 3 years ago, 4 years ago, if that. And I know that technology is like 10 years ago that I've had it anyway, but it's like, nah, I don't like it.
They said they're about 50 years in front of what level we're at.
Yeah.
The military, yeah.
I saw Mangazi run about that.
That's comes
So
on to
think
my
what
next
the
one.
fucking
This.
hell they've got if we've got like VR in your living room, do you know what I mean now? What have they got?
Yeah, fuck it. But that comes on to my next one, next conspiracy. So we'll go round in a circle.
Keep going around there, I've got another one in
Keep
mind.
going around.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless we, in fact, shall we just lead on with that? Because my next one kind of leads on to technology and shit.
No, go on, we'll go around.
Yeah,
we'll go
carry
around.
on. Yeah, it's fine.
So the next one I had was the military and all the technological advancements we had in 20 years comes from aliens, and we've reversed engineered what they had.
Yeah.
why do you think everything's progressed so quickly?
So fast, yeah. Yeah.
Especially over the
There's
last
been
50 years.
yeah, more technological advancements in the last 50 years than there has in the last 1,000 combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes from like ships. You see all these little sightings and things and like no idea. The government has confirmed there is shit out there. They have no idea what it does.
Yes.
And why it's up there.
They have, especially at sea. There's video footage of release of military like aircraft and stuff spotting things that don't obey the law of physics, things like that.
Dipping in and out of water at high speeds and shit. I saw that video. That was
I
fucking
don't know if
mad,
either
that.
of you have seen Bob Lazar on Joe Rogan or things like
He's
that.
questionable.
He's questionable.
I listen to him and I think, yeah, I can get on board, but at the same time, I'm like, you are crackers, man. But then again, we're here talking about fucking.
But then if you'd have said this Epstein stuff 4 years ago, people would have been like, shut up, you fucking idiot.
But then again, I think everybody 4 years ago was still kind of starting to click onto Epstein and what everybody was doing.
The thing is, though, as well, if you're Bob Lazar and you've experienced all that, you're going to be a bit crackers.
Yeah, for sure.
Your entire view
true.
of
Good
life
point.
and the world and the universe
fucking
is gone like that instantaneously.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, yeah.
That's got to be a twist on it, that.
Do you know
like.
what? The mad thing, there's something out there or there isn't. Both are just equally as fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, hang on. But
Well, they say, don't they, that there's the sightings have gone up drastically since we let off the first atomic bomb.
Oh, so it's like they almost noticed it and were like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Let's go
well,
check it out.
Dave,
Hey, it's fireworks! Fireworks! Hey, let's have a look.
It is. It's because what they didn't realise, they only discovered this recently, when they let off atomic bombs and things like that, a nuclear explosion, it sends shockwaves through space. Sends shockwaves through space-time, which we couldn't read up until recently. So they'll have gone. They'll have been sat on the thing going, beep, 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 beep.
What the hell's that?
What?
Whoa.
my argument against it though, if you've got that technology thousands and thousands of years ahead of us, and they can like travel intergalactically and things like that, why would they care about us? Why would they give a shit?
How do we know that we can even get past the firmament? And there's no space. It doesn't exist. It's water. It's all water, innit? Water above firmament, if we're going by religious standards.
Yeah.
There's no space, is there?
Have you seen it?
Nobody has.
No.
Apart from a Photoshop picture from NASA.
Yes, they've conveniently lost the moon landing tapes.
So does space even exist, or is it water like it says in the Bible?
Well, is it a hologram?
Oh, God, no, who knows?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm loving this. I'm
Actually
loving
leads
this.
on to one of my conspiracies.
Oh, I wish I could drink, man.
So one of my conspiracies is, and this is backed up a little bit, it is we live in a simulation. So it's
I like that one.
It's actually it's backed by science. It is more likely that we live in a simulation than we do in the original reality.
Oh, come on, give me something to do, man.
And the reason for this, is right. So, for example, we've created AI, or take The Sims, for example, right? The theory is
Motherlord.
And AI's playing Sims, but we're
we
it.
created The Sims. The next Sims game is going to have AI in it. So then, therefore, the AI in Sims is going to be semi-conscious. Well, at what point do they then start creating their own AI? And then they create their own video game.
And we're one of
then
them
the
layers.
cycle goes on
Okay.
and on
Inception.
and on.
One caveat to that. They actually cancelled Sims 5, right? And nobody knows
it's
why.
Sims 5. This is it. This is Sims 5.
But this is but how do you know you are the base reality?
Dude, have you got a pen right quick?
No.
Man, let me
No,
just
I
draw
haven't.
this little symbol for you. It's going to link up with what you're just saying. You've all seen that S, haven't you, that you draw at school, that funky S,
Yeah,
and nobody
yeah.
knows where it comes from, and everybody all over the world can draw it.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's the logo of the company that's running the simulation that we're in.
Shit.
Ah, no.
How fucked up is that? Honestly, dude. I read that one and I was like, fucking hell, man, no way. And it's drawn all over the world, this S symbol, and nobody knows it. I can't even remember where I learned to draw it.
Speaking of
but I
all
can
over the
draw
world,
it.
No, yeah.
Like it's already imprinted somehow. And it's
the elites created languages so people didn't come together and revolt.
I heard that one as well. That's another divide.
Yeah.
Yeah, another divide. Language barriers.
Language barriers is a thing. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, God, this episode's
So many fucking hurdles, isn't there,
Do you know
for us to
what?
unite?
Do you know what? I'm going to be laid in bed tonight going,
Shit,
oh,
son.
that makes sense. I'm going to die tomorrow.
but yeah, it's the thing.
Oh, man.
It's code because we found as well there's certain things you can look at, right? This is going back to the simulation thing. I can't remember the exact science behind it, but if you go up to a wall or something with this particular like optic lens, you can see code.
Oh, I've seen them people looking at that.
Yeah, running down the wall.
What?
Genuine?
Yeah, like it causes, you know, like on Matrix when it's just goes into all numbers and
Yeah,
that.
all number code.
Yeah.
And things
Hang
like that.
on.
I saw it. They're like,
Rewind 30 seconds. Just.
There's a video and they're looking at it, aren't there?
Yeah,
the guy
so
set
it's
it
a
up.
certain optic lens you can look at, and if you look at solid objects like this, you can see code in the object. It like turns to code, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's weird as fuck. But I weren't sure if they were all just fucking off their tits.
No, because it's same with DNA. DNA is code.
Yeah,
We are coded together perfectly. To a degree, and they also know in humans that at some point our genetics were tampered with.
Yeah, tampered with. It's in Bible that one that God says, I'm going to shorten man's life to only 120 years and alter DNA because we were supposed to live for 900 years.
Yeah.
And now we don't. And that's because of that genetic alteration, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to send me something about that cut ball. Like, oh, that's
Mate, I saw it over there.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
like,
seen it as
yo,
well, yeah,
what
it
the
does,
fuck
yeah.
is this, man?
It's wild, but it's a bit like... But it's fucking sick, yeah.
You know what? There's a lot like that, and I think can't happen. Then you think, oh, click on another video. Let's have a look at more.
Let's go a bit further down rabbit hole.
It's awful, isn't it? It's like 1 a.m. and you're just like, Madeline
I'm
McCann
working
did
at 5.
what?
I'm supposed to be up at 5 for work. Shit, man.
Jerry McCann? No. Wow. Okay. And then next minute, you know, it's 4 o'clock and you think, I've got work in an hour, just might as well get up.
Mate, it's all a simulation.
Damn. Yeah, and that S is the logo of the company running simulation that we're in. I love that one. When I read that, I was just like, fuck me.
See,
that's
to,
lot of
so
people
good.
said
to whoever's playing the video game, it'd be like Sims. We're talking now, but to them, this language sounds like Sim language. And we're in fast forward right now.
Can some cunt fucking motherload me then? And give me a bit of fucking money?
Yeah. Oh, like, give me a skill that's great, good, like...
Can't get promotions as fast, hurry up. Come on.
You can make them like guitar and all sorts.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. It's good. My Sim's just cancelling things all the time. I'm starting shit then going, nah, God believe me. Ain't gonna work.
Alright, to the next one.
To the next one. Well, I was just thinking back with what we were saying about with bodies and stuff going missing. The supposedly...
Oh, what a turn.
Yeah, back again, sorry. But sacrificing them to gods like Moloch and stuff like that for
you're on
infinite
about,
health and
Bohemian
fucking
Grove.
stuff and all that shit, yeah. And like worshipping deities like fucking, what's it name, Baphomet and stuff like that. Yeah, man. And what I was saying to my missus recently is, if all that were bullshit, surely they'd know. So why would you put that much money and effort into actually following through with these sacrifices and these fucking ancient, like, I don't know what they call it, rituals?
Yeah.
If you knew it were just bullshit, why would you even do it?
Yeah.
So there must be something fucking in it, do you know what I mean? Otherwise, why would you do it?
It is very weird because we're seeing
Weird.
top political figures,
All doing it and
billionaires,
that,
all
yeah.
going to Bohemian Grove and places like this and doing it. You can actually visit Bohemian Grove. I mean, you're not technically allowed, but you can sneak in. And people have, there's videos on YouTube and stuff in there.
I've seen it, yeah, that guy sneaked in, yeah.
Yeah.
In bushes and he's filming them and that.
The people in the town.
Looks like they're chucking a baby on fire and that. You know, it's mad, mate.
Yeah, that was Alex Jones. Alex Jones snuck into Bohemian Grove while they were doing one of these sacrifices and stuff.
I'm surprised he's not dead yet.
But at what point are like I'm doing it to these gods, Moloch and fucking all
that big
these
owl thing.
big deities fucking and shit like that. So are these deities real or what? Because if you knew it weren't, you'd be like, fuck that, man, I'm not getting involved. It's fucking a waste of time. It's shit.
Can I just say
What do you
something
mean?
before we continue? This has been my favourite episode so far. I'm loving this. I'm like properly nerding the fuck out right now.
And my dad's conspiracy that he made up were that when he'd been reading all these books about like this satanic rituals and stuff, that Jesus were a real man, but he weren't the Son of God. Son of God was a title given to him from him studying with King Solomon and getting all this like knowledge that's quite advanced for era. And he tried to share it with people because he believed in freedom and awakening people, and that's why they silenced him. It weren't not to do with
There
God,
is a
Jesus,
little
God and
bit
shit.
of there is a little bit of founding to that. Like, don't get me wrong, I do believe in Jesus and that, but like he went to, there's books in the Bible that have been taken out where he went to Egypt, he went to China,
studied in
he went
different
to
places
Tibet,
and
he
that,
learned like the Egyptian ways, he learned the Tibetan monks' ways and the Buddhist ways and things like that, and he went round before, because he disappears from the Bible at 12 and turns back up at 32.
Yeah, when he's finished all his studying and that.
Yeah,
And he's got all his, and that's where he were in that time, gaining all this fucking worldwide knowledge that he's not supposed to have. And then when he's come and started telling everybody, you need to awaken, this is what's really happening and that, Romans at the time, who were basically Illuminati, were like, fucking silence this cunt that's getting crucified. He's telling everybody our secrets. I don't fucking wanted to know.
This is Jimmy speaking of Romans, this is Jimmy Carr's thing, innit? Did the Roman Empire disappear? No, it became a church.
Yeah.
Where's all the gold from the Roman Empire? It's in the
in the
basement of
Vatican.
Vatican.
Yeah.
The British Empire, where did that go? Became a bank. It went, sorry about that. Sorry about taking your land and shit. But what are you going to do with all this money you've got now? You know what? We'll store it here in the city of
keep it
London.
for you.
We'll
Yeah.
keep it for you. We'll just give it back to you when you want.
Labour's just getting it back though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, Son of God doesn't mean he's the son of a god. It was just a title that he got, because King Solomon were also titled Son of God, but he'd finished the same studies as Jesus. So it's like, like you get PhD after your name.
Yeah.
Back then you got like Son of God because you were that knowledgeable. Well, that's what my father's conclusion had come to, and I found that really fucking cool. Like,
Well, there's that, isn't there? And if you look into the tablets of creation as well, like the Emerald tablets on about the Anunnaki, like Yeshua was one of the gods, Jesus, as he's known then. Yeshua, he was God too. He was son of Thoth, wasn't he? And things like Thoth is the main sort of Anunnaki, and he passed it down to
the Atlantean.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Thoth the Atlantean, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
that,
Yeah, they came down, didn't they, into Egypt, and like sort of the theory is they bred us to mine gold because their atmosphere needed gold to survive.
Right.
So it's mental.
That is a fucking mad one. I have heard that one before,
Billy
quite some
Carson,
time
look him
ago.
up,
Like,
look up Billy Carson.
yeah. That's fucking cool, that.
I love it all.
Yeah.
I'm delving into this, but I'm head first into this shit. We are doing another one of these. Next one, I've actually, I was going to pick one, but I was actually going to do Epstein one, as well as all the other ones. So I've had to quickly just be like, I had a list of 5, and there were one that 4 of them we've covered, and I'm like, well, what last one? This one's entertaining, and I didn't expect this, but do you know what Sunday scaries are?
No?
Do you know that feeling you get on a Sunday evening where you think, oh, fuck, here we go?
Yeah, it's knowing that works tomorrow morning, isn't it?
They think, well, they say it's because of a software patch, because everybody gets the exact same feeling in that same 2 or 3 hour window on a Sunday evening, and it were a failed software patch
That we've all had.
that we've all had.
Right. When they've been doing an update on Sims 5.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. So we all feel the exact same thing, exact same time. And the weird thing, it's like, can you imagine aliens being out there and be like, what are they all signed for? Get a grip.
Yeah. Do you think the sigh hurt sends them vibrations out into
Yeah,
space?
and I just thought, yeah, because everybody on a Sunday's just like, it's Sunday, innit? Fuck's Sunday, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My next one, well, Finland doesn't exist, but he won't allow me to do that one.
Because it's shit.
It's funny. It's funny. Just tell it right quick, just for comedy value. Because I enjoyed how funny it were.
Yeah, Finland doesn't exist, and because it's a it's a
fishing
ruse
lane.
that it doesn't exist. It's just a sea because Russia and Japan wanted it for fishing, and it's like, what do fish have? Fins. Makes sense, doesn't it?
To stop anybody going there and catching their fish.
Yeah.
Then they call it Finland.
I'm telling you, man.
Ain't it got an airport?
Nah.
Ain't it?
Nah.
Finland ain't got an airport.
Surely. You can
What,
fly
Finland?
into, you can
You
fly
can-
into Finland.
No, it doesn't exist.
It's just a great big shoal of fucking fish.
Look at him. What are you searching it up for, you fucking donut?
I thought like...
Scanner. I'll book a flight.
Did
you know what?
come from Finland or something?
We're doing a special. We're going to Finland.
You know what? Do you know what? If he says, I'm on a flight, and I says, where are you? He says, I'm on a ferry. I'm like,
Finland.
I thought death metal came from Finland, or is that Norway or something?
Oh, a bit Vikings, a bit Norway, wasn't it?
You
We're
might
getting
know,
you
Danny.
the flight
Yeah,
Did death
details.
metal come from fucking Sweden or Finland or something?
Fact check that one.
Yeah. Finland.
It's when Note comes up and you're just like, oh shit.
Hang on. We're
You're booking a flight to Finland.
I'm looking. Well, we can get one in a couple of hours, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Thin air.
Can you imagine us?
We're gonna thin air. There's literally thin air.
It's
Mate.
genuinely called Thin Air. Have a look at that. The airline's called Thin Air.
We're gonna go to a make-believe place on thin air. I love our airport's called Cock as well. Cock. We're gonna fly to Cock on thin air to a country that doesn't exist.
The airline's called Thin Air.
Oh, this was mad. See?
£303 to fly in thin air.
Can you imagine us turning up to customs with these on?
Yeah. Oh, you must be flying with thin air.
Get a passport.
What the hell, man? They're all thin air flights as well.
Oh, whoever made that cup is a
else-
genius.
Well, hang on, no, nobody else. No other airlines fly to Finland other than Thin Air.
Thin air.
I'm fucking telling you, mate.
You might be onto something here.
Is that made it?
Finally.
Finland, country in Europe. Right. Oh, Helsinki's in Finland, though.
Yeah, that's capital. Helsinki's capital. It's southern.
What's the 3-year rule in Finland? Oh, it's tax. Oh, I hope.
Tax the fish.
Can I move to Finland? Yes, you can move to Finland, allegedly. But you'll need to secure employment first.
Integrated in society.
Yeah, sounds
You
about
get
right.
on fisheries.
So,
You just have to go to Japan or Russia first.
okay.
Take pick.
Well,
It's your turn.
He's questioning that one, I'm telling you. I've got him questioning it.
Thin Air.
It might be right.
Thin Air. That's ridiculous.
Literally flying on thin air.
Right, my next conspiracy theory, and we're going to. So, my next conspiracy theory is about ancient civilizations. Now, history is wrong.
Yeah.
I've heard this one.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there is you'll all know it if you've watched Joe Rogan or whatever. Obviously, 11,900 years ago, there was this impact theory called the Younger Dryas. We know that sea levels rose ridiculously. For example, we found plankton on the top of Mount Everest, which only grows underwater.
So water's been that high at some point.
We know that something impacted the world at that point, which changed society completely. We believed humans were only thousands of years old. Now we're finding modern anatomically modern humans dating back nearly 800,000 years to 1 million years. We're finding all these artifacts and tools, for example, that are over 1 million years old. There are certain societies and certain things, like certain symbols and hieroglyphics and things like that are being found all over the world in a society that allegedly wasn't seafaring and had zero contact with each other. We're finding the exact same pieces of information, as well the pyramids.
Yeah.
The pyramids, things like this. There is enough time between the conception of man and the Younger Dryas theory and then us to now, where a technologically advanced, superior civilization could have and should have developed. If you take the amount of time it's taken us to develop to now compared to the amount of time they had, there's that as well. I believe there are plenty and plenty of ancient civilizations that went down a different route to us technologically, because we still can't explain how and why a lot of these things were built.
Well built, yeah.
Maybe that's why aliens were like visiting and shit. Because we just attacked them fucking 11,000 years ago.
Well, now the Younger Dryas was something happened, an impact happened at some point, or it was a pole shift, one of the two. And everything, the whole climate changed, everything changed on Earth.
So we evolved differently with that.
The argument against it by mainstream science is, well, we would find ships, but how do we know that they use the same materials as us? This is the thing. How do we know that they haven't degraded by now and they've gone away? Because there's hundreds of thousands of years old.
And it just rotted away to note, if it were like wood or something, for example, or...
Yeah, because every single ancient mythology or religion has a flood theory. Every single one of them.
Do you?
Which reset mankind. And the dates that they've managed to find for these date exactly to when the Younger Dryas impact theory lines up.
That's
it
mint.
wiped out the civilization that we have, and now we've been told, oh, there were no before that. Don't worry about before that. There were no there. Also, how do you know, because this is down to history, there's a famous saying, history is written by the victors.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't understand, fabricated a fucking story and none of it's true.
This is the famous thing, World War II. Every single country you go to, World War II is taught in a different way. There is no factual way of teaching World War II. It is all propagandized everywhere you go, based off of who you are. If you go to Germany, it was some bad people took over our country and the German resistance and the Allies helped. You go to America, it was America saved them. You go to all these other different places, they tell a completely different story. It's...
You just reminded me of something I seen the other day about history being edited by like the victors. And I'd never heard the term Vanilla Sky before. And well, I had because there's a movie back with Tom Cruise. But apparently Vanilla Sky refers to the background of these old photographs where they've removed it completely, so it just looks like it's a blank sky, but it's because they didn't want you to see there were certain buildings there, because they want you to believe that they'd not been built at these particular times. And there's this one, and his how they've edited photographs and stuff like that, you know what I mean, and changed history, like you're saying, edited all history books and all that shit, and it's just madness, man. To make us think that history went a different way when it didn't.
Why do you think a lot of times in war, and then when empires change, they burn books?
Yeah, because I want you to find out that.
The burning of the Alexandria Library in Egypt, that was supposed to have pretty much every document from mankind throughout history in there. You look at the Vatican archives, you're not allowed in it.
You're not allowed now.
You're not. You have to ask. This is the daft thing
There's
about...
barely anybody with clearance for it.
This is the daft thing about the Vatican archives, right? You have to request what you want to see in the Vatican archives. There is no list of what is in the Vatican archives.
So you can't like say, oh, that sounds interesting, I'll have a look at that. You've got to know already.
Yeah.
Secretive bastards.
I actually saw something the other day. This were interesting. This is a bit of a mad one.
I am loving this. Keep talking.
Apparently there was this, about 50 years ago, 20, 30 years ago, there was this bishop or priest, whatever, within the Vatican, because there's allegedly quite a lot of lost technology from these ancient civilizations. It's in the Vatican archives. Somebody made a TV, essentially, to put it in very simple terms, that could see into the past and allow you to watch things from the past as if you're watching them on TV. There is actually an image that somebody took on their phone in there, which has been leaked. It's obviously been denied by the Vatican and everything, of Jesus Christ on the cross. And it's his face on this TV and things like that. After this got leaked, this project shut down. And it's been denied completely by the Vatican ever since.
Fucking hell, man. Imagine what they've got down there, though, do you know?
Mate.
Fucking hell,
yeah.
But like, do you know...
just put things on in your notes.
Yeah. I got an interesting one, actually, about like how they've covered up history. Have you ever heard of the Bone Wars before?
I've not, mate.
Well,
it rings a bell.
Well, what it were... apparently all dinosaurs, skeletons that you find in any museum aren't the actual bones, they're just resin casts of these bones. You can't find an actual dinosaur fucking bone anywhere, a real one. And this guy back in the day, apparently, he'd made this dinosaur bone and pretended that he'd discovered it, you know, to try and get a bit famous. So this other fucking explorer done exactly the same thing. And then all of a sudden they've come to, who can discover most dinosaur bones, and it's just these two guys, but they were fabricating these fake bones to try and outdo each other. And apparently dinosaurs didn't exist, the bones were from giants, and they invented dinosaurs to cover up these giants' bones and just put it out to the public as this Bone Wars to try and like sell that dinosaurs were real. It were really giants. All bones that they've found were giants' bones, the Nephilim. From fucking biblical times,
from the Bible,
but they don't want you to know that they're real, so they've made dinosaurs up to cover up these so when you find a giant bone in your garden, what you're going to think it is? Dinosaur bone straight away. You're not going to think, oh, it's fucking Nephilim fucking forearm, man, do you know what I mean? So they've done the perfect fucking cover up of these giants using dinosaurs, mate. And all these bones that are in museums are from Bone Wars. You can look it up. These two explorers trying to outdo each other by fabricating fake fucking bones, man, and saying that it's dinosaur bones when it's not. And even that big fucking T-Rex I think it's in New York or something.
Yeah.
It's just resin. It's not fucking
The
bone,
Great
man.
Dinosaur Rush was a period of intense and ruthlessly competitive fossil hunting.
Yeah. But apparently they were fabricating all bones to try and outdo each other and try and get fucking fame over it, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they've done it all to cover up the fact that these giant bones were Nephilim bones, and they've covered it up with dinosaurs, because then that makes history seem like it's something that it weren't. They don't want you to know Nephilim existed, do you know what I mean? So it's just dinosaurs, man, big lizards, forget about it, you know what I mean?
This actually leads a little bit into my next conspiracy theory, if you don't mind me skipping your turn for one. And then we'll come
I've got
back
a
to
big
you.
one, so we'll come back to it. I've got a
big
massive
head.
one.
Okay, so my big conspiracy theory is... Right,
It's quite recent this as well.
since,
All right.
since sort of the 1960s onwards, Christianity as a religion has been phased out of people's lives. It's been mocked. It's been done this.
Yeah.
Now, one thing and I've come up with this because this makes sense in my head, right? With all the conspiracy things we know. Everything, we all believe in these conspiracy theories, right? We all believe in these things. Why do you think the government particularly has phased Christianity out of schools, out of the workplace, out of society? The only things they phase out of society are things that have true power.
True power. I was saying that to my missus the other day. And Jesus was all about that awakening and fucking everybody being fucking united and that, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So everybody who goes, no, it's just a book. It's like, but why do you think they're pushing so hard for it to just be a book? For
And
you
why
to
has it got
just
loads of
have-
bits edited out of it and shit?
to
It's
just
a book.
have that opinion?
Yeah, man.
Why do you think they've tried to turn people away from Christianity instead of getting people back into it?
But how can you deny Jesus and worship Baphomet? Do you know what I mean? Again, there's got to be something in it, do you know what we're saying? Because you won't waste that much fucking time and effort on something that you knew were fake, do you know what I mean?
Put it this way, right? Alexander the Great, there is about 30 documents that verify his existence. Genghis Khan, there's 10. Julius Caesar, there's about 10. Jesus Christ, there are 25,000. Historical documents that
Denied
verify
to
his
fuck.
existence.
Yeah, they found that robe recently, haven't they? It's
you-
got like his face print on it and his DNA and that.
Yeah.
Shrouded tomb.
That's it, yeah.
They've actually proved that's real as well.
Fucking get in
recently.
some. Wowzers.
You also,
Indiana Jones shit, innit?
Julius Caesar, widely regarded as real. Alexander the Great, widely regarded as real. Fucking Genghis Khan, widely regarded as real. Jesus Christ, debated and doubted all over the planet. But there is more evidence for Jesus Christ than there is any other historical figure combined.
Yeah, my old man believed in Jesus, but as like a real man, not like a son of God, like we're saying, just a genuine human who wanted the best for his fellow man and went against governments and elites and paid the price with his life, like we do still today.
Yeah.
People, you know, get suicided and that. Maybe we're going to be dead from the things I said earlier about
They found recently
Hitler and shit.
somebody, because they thought they thought the Christian religion didn't come about till about 200-300 years after Jesus. They found an artifact recently, and they found a note in this little pouch of somebody who died, and it was within 8 years of Jesus dying, and he was writing down his "I give my life to Jesus Christ," the son of blah 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 blah, and it was on this note, and it's like fucking hell. So it's getting further and further closer now to when it was. It's fucking crazy.
Mad, innit?
Yeah.
It's
How far
excellent.
do you think they'll go back? That'll be. You just have to find shit. That's the thing, innit? Just get these little documents, these little snippets, and.
Well, as we get things like LiDAR and all this technology now, like that's why they're going over the Amazon, aren't they? They're finding all these cities they didn't know existed anymore. They just thought the Amazon was just a rainforest, but the soil on the Amazon is man-made. It's a man-made garden.
They reckon it's a huge man-made garden, yeah.
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 There was
Fucking hell.
the soil in it is man-made. That's proven fact. It's literally
Garden of Eden or some shit.
Oh, man.
Literally, they've found all these cities and all these grids using this LiDAR, so it penetrates through, and they believed there was millions and millions and millions of people living in the Amazon. The Europeans came along, right, and obviously they discovered it all, blah, 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 blah. They went back and told everybody about it. They were like, fuck off. 100 years later, they came back, there was nothing there. They believed that the Europeans came through, obliterated everybody with smallpox. Because they didn't have the vaccines, they didn't know what it was.
And they'd fetch these foreign viruses in with them from...
By
Yeah.
that time, this man-made garden had turned into a jungle because it had just overgrown in 100 years and you couldn't find anything.
Damn. Damn, man.
I'll just watch this back and I'll just be like, just be reading up
Mate,
everything.
watch Joe Rogan with what's his name? Okay, you watch a lot of Joe Rogan. And you might as well. Who's the historian, the archaeologist who goes on there, talks about Egypt, talks about the Amazon. What's his bloody name? He's a British guy.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I will know it if you say it.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll know his name. I'll know his face.
Yeah.
I know his face.
I will. I'm all right with names, but faces I can just recognise people, so it's all right.
But yes, we can go to you now if you would like.
Yeah, what's your big one?
Miami Mall incident.
Oh my god!
Right.
Oh my god, boys!
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
Have you
we
seen
done
it?
2 hours already?
We've done
Fucking
about
hell.
an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 2 hours. Damn.
Miami Mall incident.
Oh,
There were
the
about
aliens.
40, 50 cops
It
who
were
arrived at this mall.
It were a containment that they weren't responding to a crime.
So everybody's footage were deleted on the phones. People's phones turned off. They couldn't use them. And the footage that they were taking during that time had been deleted off the phones and they'd never done it. And the only pictures that have been kept show tall, dark figures that were about 12 foot tall.
Yeah, I've seen these.
And then they apparently pictured one and videoed one outside the mall, and they were trying to push him back in to get him contained.
Yeah.
Or get him, like he's just fucking Dave from Dark Road. But you get the point.
Yeah.
Trying to push him back in. There were about 50 cops, and they eventually said, "Oh, it was just some teenagers lighting fireworks."
Like fireworks, you heard that? Like,
The
fuck
amount
off, man.
of cops that turned up to
Yeah.
that.
the
man.
amount of cops turned up to that, they can't have been just teenagers fireworks. Nah.
They might have called Starmer a funny name on Facebook.
So, did you
That's why they turned up. 50 coppers turned up.
did you see the so let me just. I don't want a video thingy. So this was one of the videos that were actually shown, and it just shows people running about and.
Man, just as if can you imagine if it were just a firework?
Yeah, that's ridiculous,
I
isn't
know.
it?
Yeah, I heard that they were trying to
Crackers.
contain something. Yeah, like a
Just
who
crackers.
knows what.
Just crackers.
Yeah.
And the amount of the amount of coppers that showed up were unprecedented. They've never had that sort of response to something.
No, not a fucking firework.
So the
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, a big person walking around
the 911 call that were made, from my knowledge and what I've seen, nobody's ever heard of it. Nobody's listened to it. Nobody can find any records of 911 calls being made.
But why did they go to the mall?
I don't know. There might be
Must have
something.
needed some shoes.
Maybe the mall itself was a front. And there's something in the basement there or something. Who knows? Just making it up now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because the rest of this podcast has been bang on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
well,
It just it's. I'm still at thin air, mate. To be honest.
Fucking Finland. If anyone's flown to Finland, let us know.
yeah, in the
This is where-
comments.
You know what?
This is where we get the cheesiest FBI photos on planet Earth. Isn't it? Like,
Yeah, and this is not a conspiracy, but I did want to ask this because I got asked this earlier. I think I've asked you before, but I got this when was it? Last 2 weeks ago, a week or two, and I'm asking people if you could read a book of your entire life, how far would you go? And that's from when you were born till your death.
I'd probably just keep reading up to where I am now, just to keep reminiscing on what I'd done, but never go past the
Would you
day
not go
that
back
I'm not. No.
I'd do exactly the same.
Oh, I might remember that 10th birthday when I got that Power Ranger figure. Fucking buzzing, but you know.
Do you know what? Do you know
I
what?
won't go forward.
Do you know what pissed me off though? If I'd got like 3/4 of the way through and I'm still not to now, and I'm like, fuck. You ain't got a lot left.
You've got to today and there's a page left.
I'm
Fucking
staying
hell, eh?
here, and that's why a building collapses. But it's like, yeah. So I kept saying like, I don't know how far. I'd probably go till about 20, and then just.
I'd go through to today to see, so I could, because like when you're looking back on your life, if you could read it, you'd be like, fuck it,
In
why
full
did I do
detail,
that?
yeah.
Why
Yeah.
did I do that? Fuck it.
I'd probably get to Anthony's episode and then just go, nah. Oh, that's a name drop. They'll not get it. But yeah, and then just stop and see how that goes. Smack shoe. Oh, fucking what a day. So what have we spoke about today?
That can't even
All
remember.
sorts, man.
That's been one of-
All
that-
sorts.
Can I just say, none of us are high right now.
No.
I have never done it like that. So I'm alright.
Yeah, and all the comments that sounded hateful towards Jews and stuff is it's not
Purely
it's
conspiracy.
conspiracy
By the way,
related.
everything in this
My
pod-
auntie's Jewish, so I'm definitely not fucking against Jews.
Everything in this podcast is alleged.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Yeah,
not accusing anybody
No,
of
absolutely
anything.
not.
Jesus Christ.
The potential for good and evil is in all of us. It's not to do with colour, religion, like social status, you know.
Apart from Epstein, dirty bastard.
Well, yeah, but he's obviously an evil cunt.
Angela Maxwell. And Bill Clinton.
And every other fucker.
And of all those in that list.
Don't forget Mr. Blobby.
Putin's a hero, though, isn't he?
This has been the I Can Talk podcast. Jim, thank you for coming on as always.
welcome,
It's an
man.
absolute
Yeah,
pleasure to
yeah.
have you.
Quite good
I'm
that,
sure we'll have
enjoyed
you on again at some point.
If I'm not committed suicide from the comments and, you know.
Like we said, none of us are suicidal on this
10
podcast.
years' time, did Madden kill himself?
Yeah.
Kill himself.
There's me and you
Straight
in
after he gone
jumpsuits,
home from this
like-
podcast.
Me and him in jumpsuits like...
Chris Morgan and Kieran Woods, allegedly also known as Key 5, is still locked up in prison.
Shit.
We're doing it in prison. There's Danny just walking around fucking facility.
It'd be a padded room with us three, there'll be no cameras. Danny will be setting up thin air.
Oh, God.
That has been a fucking episode. I've enjoyed. I've loved that.
You
Oh,
can
good
find us, boys, at...
Wrong way.
How do you know it's the right way? We could be in a simulation.
Yeah, man.
AYCT.official on TikTok and Instagram. Let us know your best conspiracy theory. Next time Jim comes on, we'll review them. This has been All You Can Talk podcast on YouTube. Jim, where can we find you?
Well, nowhere at the minute, man. I'm laying low.
Finland.
Sorry, mate. Can't tell you.
Thanks as ever for watching. See you later, boys. Goodbye.
Oh, man. Sweating my balls off. Dear. Keeps them eating them, doesn't they? Got
You
condensation
wouldn't
all inside of it.
That's why you cook chicken in them fuckers, isn't it?
Yeah.